Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am doing a full review and demo over the new Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is a foundation that has definitely been hyped up, despite the fact that it's probably only been out officially for a week now. I know several people got it early for PR packages. I got mine a little bit early from Ipsy. They had some type of special on there, and I ended up being able to get it early on there. So I've been wearing this for about 2 weeks now, and I definitely feel like I can give you guys a confident review on it. I'm going to start out with the demo just so you guys can see my routine with this foundation. This is the routine that I've been using that I feel like gives me the most coverage and just pretty much gives me what I'm looking for in my everyday makeup look. So we're going to start out with that, and if you want to stick around for the review, that'll be at the end. So I'm using my BH Cosmetics foundation brush. I got this from one of their buffing kits, and I will list that kit down below. I think it's a little under $20, and my color in the Born This Way foundation is light beige, and I've just applied one pump to the brush already just to save some time. Generally about one pump is all I need for my entire face, and I just like to do the standard kind of dotting method and just dot this all over. The great thing about this foundation, in my opinion, is the finish. It's not too dewy and it's not too matte. It has kind of that perfect finish to it, which I think is really hard to find in a foundation. Most foundations will either be completely matte or just really dewy. So I think this one has a really solid, just kind of natural finish to it, and it really does have a skin-like appearance. So I just like to press that in with my foundation brush, and then after I have pressed it in, I do like to just go in and buff it in and make sure that it is blended all out. I know a lot of you guys may ask me, because I've already gotten this question on my Facebook page. A lot of people ask me what this color would compare to in Bare Minerals, and that's really hard to say. I don't think that there is exactly a match for this foundation. If you are wearing Bare Minerals currently, I would say it's somewhere between probably light and medium beige. Since it is called light beige, it's kind of like a light to medium color. I just got back from vacation, but unfortunately I don't keep my tan very long. I lose the color pretty quickly. So yeah, it's somewhere between light and medium beige if we are comparing in Bare Minerals. So this is the coverage. I think I got a little bit more coverage on this cheek, so I'm going to do one little small dot and just apply that to this side of my face just to even that out. So this is the foundation just by itself, no concealer, no powder. As you can see, it's not overly dewy, but it's not overly matte, and I just really love that. It really does look skin-like. I mean, I feel like this looks like my skin right now, just more enhanced. And I'm going to show you guys the products that I have been using alongside of this, just to show you the products that I feel like work best for me with this foundation. So the two concealers I've been using are the MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. And I just like to apply a couple dots of ginger all underneath my eye, and the reason I like using two is because ginger is kind of like my skin tone right now. It may be a tad bit darker, and then Light Boost is a lot lighter than my actual skin tone, so I think that they balance each other out, and the Light Boost definitely gives my under eye area a little bit of a highlight. So I look like I have a disease. So yeah, I just roughly dot, and then I take another one of the BH Cosmetics brushes that comes in that same kit, and I just blend that out, and I just press that into my skin. And this is an amazing concealer brush, you guys. Like, I would buy the kit just for this concealer brush. It's so good. But yeah, I love that concealer combo. I don't know, something about it is super natural to me. I don't think that it overtakes the foundation. It really just does help to enhance my under eye area. To set the under eye area, I have been using the NARS Loose Crystal Translucent Powder, and I just use that with my Real Techniques contour brush, and I just set that underneath the eye. Going for a really natural look, this is the last step that I will take as far as like concealer and foundation goes. But to bump up the coverage a little bit, I've been using my Lorac Porefection Baked Powder. Absolutely love this powder. It has been just my go-to setting powder, foundation powder for the past month, over a month. I think I've had it for 2 months now. And I just like to do a really light tap of this all over my face, just where I didn't use that translucent powder. And I just think that this really does just finish off the foundation. It locks it in, and I love this powder, you guys. It is so good. If you have MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, this is very similar. I don't know, I like this one better though. So that is basically my foundation and concealing routine with this particular foundation, and I love it. I just think it is super natural. Just it's really me. Like, this is what I would wear every single day as far as coverage goes. So I'm going to finish up my makeup and we're going to get back into the review. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to the chase. I absolutely love this foundation. The last foundation that I was really impressed with was the Lorac Natural Performance Foundation. I know a lot of you guys have already asked me how that varies or how that differs from this foundation. The Lorac foundation is definitely more dewy, and there are two main reasons that I absolutely love this foundation. One, the finish, and two, the longevity. So I want to talk about the finish a little bit. Like I mentioned in the video, the finish is very unique. It's not dewy and it's not matte. It is a very natural skin-like appearance, and that's what the claim on the box and the claim for the overall foundation is. It's supposed to look like your skin, and I completely agree with that claim. I think that it looks beautiful. I mean, it is just, I have not come across a foundation that looks like this in a really long time, and I think the finish on this foundation is phenomenal, and it's really going to appeal to everyone because you can kind of customize it. If you're more oily, you can set it. If you're dry, you probably won't even need to set this. I have worn it on days and just use a little bit of translucent powder just because I really never go without setting my makeup, and it lasted fine. So second reason is the longevity. This on me personally lasts all flipping day, you guys, and whenever I say last, it lasts and it looks flawless by the end of the day. And the reason, I know that this is going to vary for people depending on which products you're using, but that's why I wanted to include my routine. The routine that you saw me use previously is the routine that I use every day with this foundation, and I just think by the end of the day, I mean, it still looks flawless. Like, I don't even want to take my makeup off sometimes because I feel like it looks so good. So that is definitely the two main reasons I am just so in love with this foundation. The longevity and basically just the way it looks and sits on my skin. Speaking of the way that it kind of looks on top of skin, I honestly feel like this, I can't really describe it. I guess I almost feel like it blurs like my skin. It's the weirdest thing. And I think that was one of the claims on the box. Yeah, it said, okay, this for the clinical study or the customer study results, it says 100% of people said the foundation blurred their imperfections. I would have to agree with that. I really do feel like, I don't know, it's just this weird thing that when you put it on, you're like, damn, that looks good. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's true. In my opinion, that claim is true. 98% said that the foundation made their skin look absolutely perfect. Now, I don't really believe in the term perfect, absolutely perfect. Yes, it made my skin look really good. I was really happy with the way that it looked. But, I mean, did it make me look airbrushed and just, you know, do we even want to look like that? I don't know. Maybe some people do. I think that claim is a little bit exaggerated. And then the last one was 97% said that the foundation provided natural coverage. I absolutely agree with that. Natural coverage in a sense that it's very full, but it doesn't look cakey. Not in a natural sense of that it's lightweight coverage, if that makes sense. It's definitely a fuller coverage foundation, but it looks natural. It doesn't look cakey. So yeah, those were the claims on here, and I found most of them to be true. It's supposed to be infused with coconut water to replenish skin's moisture levels, alpine rose to brighten the skin's appearance, and hyaluronic acid for smoother, more youthful appearance. So maybe that's where the smoothness is coming from. I don't know. I think this foundation is bomb.com, you guys. And like I said, the shade that fits me best right now is light beige. And I think it's definitely worth trying out. If you can get a sample of it, of course, I would highly recommend trying that out first. But I think the majority of people who try this are really going to be pleased with it. I have no complaints. I mean, it doesn't have a bad odor to it. It looks great on the skin. It lasts so well for me. I would say maybe on earlier skin types it may break down quicker, but like I said, you can kind of customize your routine with it. So yeah, I'm not going to ramble on about anything else. I think that this is worth a shot. I think that it's great. It's good, you guys. It is good, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any questions on the foundation, feel free to leave them down below. I also have a full blog post with the 3 shades that I personally own. I have those swatched on there for you guys, and just a more detailed review if you want to read up on that, or if you want to see close-up photos of what it looks like on my skin. I will have that blog post listed down below. Otherwise, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.